What is going on, everybody? TJ, the big sports guy here. Thank you for joining me for another episode. Today we are going to talk about the absolutely crazy, insane Shohei Ohtani sports card market right now and some of the overinflated prices. People are paying way too much for base rookies, in my opinion. So we are going to take a look at some recent sales, some cards that I noticed for sale, including sealed product from 2018, which is the Ohtani rookie card year as well. So stay with me. We are going to jump on into the overpriced Shohei Ohtani market. The first thing that we are going to look at is a post that I came across on Facebook the other day. So I am going to throw that up here on the screen so you guys can take a look. For sale, an already eBay authenticated Bowman Chrome rookie of Shohei Ohtani. Again, this is the 2018 Bowman Chrome batting rookie. So he's taken the batting stance. This is the base rookie for him, or one of them. Obviously, there are different image variations that are out there that are available, but this is not a colored parallel. This is not a numbered parallel. It is not autographed. This is just strictly the batting variation of the 2018 Bowman Chrome rookie for Shohei Ohtani. And as you can see here, they are asking $500 shipped or best offer. I think this is absolutely ridiculous. The prices for Shohei Ohtani right now are way too high. There is no way, if you are a true collector, that you're going to buy this card and hold on to it for another 20 years and have that card remain the same value, let alone gain value. There is no way whatsoever that in 20 years this card will still be worth $500. I do not care what kind of career he has. I do not care that he's a two-way player. He is not going to hold this much value. He could have the number one career of any baseball player of all time and get elected to the Hall of Fame with 100% of the votes, and there is no way that this Bowman Chrome base rookie should be worth $500 or best offer. So we're going to take a look at a few more examples here, and then I'm going to compare this card with some other all-time greats and their rookie cards to see what those prices are doing several years after they have retired. Before we jump into the other Hall of Fame rookie cards that we're going to take a look at, I do want to point out one more post that I saw on Facebook, which I will pop up here. It is a lot of 50 2018 Update Series sealed boxes. The person is asking $18,000 or best offer. Again, a lot of these posts may be slightly overpriced, but not that far off of current comps if you go to eBay or any other site that sells a lot of these things to look at current sold prices. However, if you do the math on that, $18,000 divided by 50 boxes is $360 per box, which again is astronomical. It is way too high to be chasing a potential rookie card of Shohei Ohtani. You would have to pull at least one of his cards per box for this to make any kind of sense. This is the one problem I've had with a lot of people that are the sports card type of investor person that we've seen in the hobby over the last few years. They seem to think that you can buy these boxes and hold on to them and that their values are always going to maintain or gain value, which is not necessarily the case. I also am a huge person against redemption cards with expiration dates that come in some of these products. If you're chasing a big player like Shohei Ohtani from a 2018 box and he does not have live autographs in the product but is a redemption, if you were to pull one of those redemption cards, you are absolutely screwed. You cannot get that card anymore. Chances are Panini, Topps, whoever the manufacturer is, has probably moved on and put those, repackaged them into some other product or made them a white box, black box, one of one like Panini does, or put them into archives, for example, from Topps. Those are some of the things that the sports card wax box investors seem to forget about when they're talking about these sealed products and the fact that they should hold or gain value. Yes, you can still chase. Yes, you can still pull rookie cards, decent rookie cards, even numbered rookie cards of those players that are left over that have not been pulled already. But the expired redemptions is something that is absolutely ridiculous and should affect sealed card prices as time goes on, but does not seem to. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of these other rookie cards of other big players. The first one that I want to talk about, I'm going to throw a picture of it up here on the screen in case you are not familiar. I'm going to go with a Topps flagship rookie for Derek Jeter, one of the most well-known players in this hobby. But since we're looking at a Shohei Ohtani Bowman Chrome, if you know anything about baseball, seems to be one of the more popular rookie cards, or at least first cards for big name players. So I'm not going to just look at the base Topps card for Derek Jeter. We're going to look at the Topps Gold, which was a longer odds to pull it. So if you look at those boxes, this is the 1993 Topps Gold Derek Jeter. Just as a comparison to the Shohei Ohtani rookie card, and we're going to look at some prices. All right, so again, I wanted to stay with a similar flagship type rookie card and product for Derek Jeter. As you all know, he's one of the most well-known Yankees, one of the greatest of all time in their organization, and one of the most recognizable faces in all of sports card collecting. So we're going to take a look at his Topps Gold 1993 rookie card here. I'm just scrolling through eBay to see some of these sold prices. It looks like as of this week, there were a couple of PSA 8s that sold in the $36 to $38 range. A PSA 9 sold for $87, and a lot of cards that are raw going for anywhere from $25 to $50. So again, if you go back, I do not have the statistics in front of me, but if you were to look at the odds to pull a Topps Gold Derek Jeter rookie card, I believe it was something like 1 or 2 per box of the Topps Chrome Gold. I'd have to go back and see how many players were in the set on the checklist, though, to verify how many boxes you would need to open to have a statistical shot at pulling a Derek Jeter and not someone else. But again, if you just look at these numbers right off the cuff, so $25 to $50, not for the base Topps rookie, but for a Topps Gold rookie, which was a much harder pull, and compare that to $500 or let's say $400 even for a Shohei Ohtani Bowman Chrome rookie, there is a huge gap here, a 10x gap between a current Hall of Fame player who has already played his entire career and is one of the most sought-after players from a collecting standpoint, and also one of the faces of the sports card hobby, if you will, to a player who is still in his career, obviously on a wonderful trajectory to get to the Hall of Fame, but still has many years to go, is also on the brink of free agency and a potential trade. I do not see the reason why, if I am a true investor or collector who wants to make smart financial decisions in this hobby, why I would be pumping so much money into Shohei Ohtani, at least right now. Again, that's just my opinion. If you want to invest in Shohei Ohtani, I would probably try, if it was me personally, to find some kind of a decent second or third year autograph. Autographs, from my perspective, always seem to be a little bit better in a conservative value perspective, because their autograph is always going to hold value. People are always going to remember what a great player Shohei Ohtani was. He's always going to be one of those guys that people remember his wow factor and the way that he came into the league. So if you're buying a player like that, at least his actual autograph is always going to hold some value, and they will typically find a range to fall in. If you know anything about the Ken Griffey Jr. baseball card market, there's not really any Ken Griffey Jr. autos that you can find for under, let's say $100 to $150. There's a ton of cards that fall in that window from $150 to $250, and then obviously there are some higher end products, low numbered, one of ones, etc., that can exceed $250 up. But they always kind of settle in that range where a player's autograph value falls. I would rather put something in there conservatively and know that I'm not going to lose money. If I'm taking a big gamble and buying some type of an overprinted or a base rookie for $300, $400, $500, I would rather buy an autograph for $250, and then it will at least not lose as much value over time. So this is a fun hobby. It's a fun thing to collect. Obviously, we like all these players. We are big fans of these guys. But if you're trying not to lose money and even potentially have your cards increase in value, there are certain ones to go after. But quite a big gap there between the Shohei Ohtani current rookie cards from a player who's still playing and a Hall of Fame player like Derek Jeter. All right, I really appreciate everyone checking out the video. So if you haven't done this, please drop a comment below to let me know what you think. Like this video and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. I just want to talk through one more iconic rookie card of a Hall of Fame player in Ken Griffey Jr. So we are going to look at the 1989 Upper Deck rookie card. I'm sure all of you know what this card is. If you don't, you definitely should go look it up because it's probably the reason why this hobby is doing as well as it has in recent years. So I went on eBay sold listings to see how these cards have done over the last couple of weeks, and there are two PSA 8s, one sold for $75, one sold for $79, and to put a chink in the armor of all you PSA fanboys out there, because I know you're all out there, an SGC 8 did $91. So an SGC 8 did $20 more on an $80 card than PSA in the same grade. How crazy is that? All right, so let's take a look at this card. Now, yes, there was only one flagship rookie. There was not a bunch of colored image variations, patch cards, autographs in 1989. But for the base rookie card that was very overprinted for Ken Griffey Jr., and comparing that to a Shohei Ohtani Bowman Chrome rookie card, which is also going to be very overprinted, and I'm sure was, the value is very, very far apart. So if we look at two iconic cards between the Derek Jeter rookie card and the Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card, those have kind of settled now in a point where they're maybe $40 to $100, let's say, in a broad range, depending on condition, grade, etc. And a Shohei Ohtani that's doing several $100s and is on the brink of a potential trade, etc. I'm not sure that I would want to be putting all of my money into Shohei Ohtani right now. I think he is a fantastic player. He is a once-in-a-lifetime, once-in-a-generation type player that can play two ways. I understand all of that. But when you're looking at buying these cards, you have to be very, very selective in what you're buying. Otherwise, you risk having your investments or collectibles decrease in value over time. So again, I thank you guys for checking out the video. If you haven't done it, please subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you next time.